Let me lay out what lies on the horizon and who we can be. A yes vote in the Voice referendum will guarantee that Indigenous peoples will always have a say in laws and policies made about us. It will afford our people our rightful place in the Constitutional Compact. This constitutional partnership will empower us to work together towards better policies and practical outcomes for Indigenous communities. Mutual recognition will enable us to acknowledge three stories: the ancient Indigenous heritage, which is Australia's foundation, the British institutions built upon it, and the adorning gift of multicultural migration. The first story of our ancient Indigenous heritage is best described in the Uluru Statement.
Our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander tribes were the first sovereign nations of the Australian continent and its adjacent islands, and possessed it under our own laws and customs. This our ancestors did, according to the reckoning of our culture from the creation, according to the common law from time immemorial, and according to science more than 60,000 years ago. This sovereignty is a spiritual notion, the ancestral tie between the land or Mother Nature and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who were born therefrom, remain attached thereto, and must one day return thither to be united with our ancestors.
A spiritual notion, the ancestral tie between the land or Mother Nature and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who were born therefrom. The second story of our British institutions that were built upon it recognises that those who sailed the first fleet landing at Sydney Cove carried upon their shoulders the common law of England. When the sovereignty of the British Crown was proclaimed, the rule of law, parliamentary government, and the Australian English language have their provenance in Britain. From eyes on board ship, this was a settlement, and from eyes on shore, an invasion. The eve of the 25th and the dawn of the 26th January 1788 is when ancient Australia became the new Australia. The Britons and Irish, convict and free, who founded this institutional heritage, made the Commonwealth from 1901 a great democracy of the globe. The third story is the gift of multicultural migration, and recognises that peoples from the earth over brought their multitude of cultural gifts to Australia. That we celebrate diversity and unity makes us a beacon to the world. When we renounced the White Australia policy, we made a better Commonwealth. In Robert Hughes' incomparable words, we showed that people with different roots can live together, that we can learn to read the image bank of others, that we can look across the frontiers of our differences without prejudice or illusion. These three stories will make us one, Australians. Constitutional recognition of Indigenous Australians is not a project of identity politics. It is Australia's longest standing and unresolved project for justice, unity and inclusion.